Welcome everybody, it's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Strategic Command World War I Empires in Turmoil, the Shadow of the Tsar scenario, the rematch versus Balthazor Strategic Arcana. He's playing the reds, we're playing the whites, and we're getting into my 27th turn, which should be end of June 1920 or something like this, and our summer or late spring summer offensive has just commenced. We managed to take out minimum 2 corps next to Kaluga in the central front. We once again cut off the railway down to Bolshevik, so basically the entire front section is not able to operate next to Moscow right now, which is amazing. And also he retreated fully from the Urals while we're making progress, so things are going pretty well right now. Let's see how this continues, how the enemy is trying to stop us now. But the opening of the offensive, we had one big breakthrough actually, if you want so. Without even planning it, the one that cut off the railway basically, and the other was we're doing it stepwise. We also took Smolensk, of course, with the Ukrainian army. Shouldn't be forgotten, a big city, from which we can now increase the pressure from the west. And once again, I said this before, I don't know if he's really doing himself such a... He's hunting down, units, okay, but it's difficult. And destroying those, I think. Destroying the unit is worth something also here, because they don't take some time to come back, but to be honest, you rather have now like lots of shuffled units that basically also had to move and so forth. I don't know if it's really worth the damage, like hunting them down so hardcore. Let's see, he didn't do too much damage, and southern divisions were getting in by mass. So Crimeans, northern division destroyed. Thanks for your service. Imperialists and capitalists made Europe a desert and called it peace. They are doing the same here. Oh white Russian comrades now. And the peace treaty is here for the Poles, okay. Interesting, that's the biggest news, I guess. Oh no, oh nice, beloved Polish Air Force. We have to seize Minsk as quickly as possible, Brest-Litovsk. Well, I think the northwestern whites can do this. Lol. Now these, where the Poles were stationed, we see this pretty quickly. Oh, Mogilev here is... well, this is something we have to do. But apart from this, this one lost southern division, probably we can bite even back on, It was on good supply, so no problems. And here we go, we've got 3 new divisions incoming. The northwestern whites also lost one, right? Also this one we can buy back for cheap. So no tragic losses, and the Poles pieced out, which... oh wow, this must have been... let's have a quick look on this. I'm surprised he did this actually. I forgot entirely, or not entirely, but how this event worked. This must have been the Poles. By the way, last turn offensive really hit him hard. Sad. The Poles, they're gone now. And he got a big hit. I mean, he could have ignored them basically and waited for them to stay here. I mean, now he doesn't have the chance for a major victory anymore, because he can't take Warsaw. I don't know what the downside if he just would have not accepted the peace treaty and had them stay here. I don't know. Now Belarus is free. That's one of the advantages for him. And he retreated here from Polotsk despite his success in fighting us basically. All along the area. He's now has to retreat because there's other things happening. Alright, other things happening. Let's see. These guys have to go. But now they're back in supply, so we can actually also... we're gonna operate them over here, because this is where we build up the pressure. Oh no, there was partisans, right? Now let's hope this won't be the one turn where they trigger. Okay, and over here, yeah, big thing, big action. We're gonna put our lads here, oh wow, 67 NPP, that's expensive, on the boats. And yeah, either we copy him and go straight for Petrograd, which wasn't meant, and we can always clarify by checking them out. How far can we go? Yeah, I don't know if Zwanka is occupied. Oh no, Petrograd is manned now, okay. Interesting, he fears apparently our activity here. And then we're gonna go for Zwanka. I was actually anyways thinking about it's better to take Zwanka. Because I think if we break through here, and with this situation, then it's only a matter of time until we take Petrograd. In case we could go straight for Petrograd, he would basically evacuate this area probably. So by taking them out and would cut these boys over here, this would be way more efficient, in my opinion. But to be honest, let's start by killing them off up here. Yeah, we have to wait. But it's okay. So next turn Zwanka potentially, and then we with the Karelians and the Northern Whites we can actually threaten Petrograd from the east over here. I wonder, or maybe this is just the boys that he retreated from here. These like super struck guys from that were punched by the Estonians so far. And we have to reinforce them over here. Yeah, over here, let's see. Wow. Wow, Estonians are going hard. Wow, I'm also tempted to take this one. There's too many options now suddenly. But Pskov is obviously the more relevant target, so... We took Pskov without... It's nothing I really expected to happen like this. But perfect. And let's bring these boys just here. So we have a bit control. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, he couldn't really... This costed him also a lot. It was very costly for me, but he had to pay also a blood toll and his constant attacks. So this is that suddenly our small units here managed to actually break through. And this is... now he's stuck here. Wow, can we kind of go and cut them off? That would be fantastic. Do we have Cav around? Not with this range. They can't do it. But I'll use these guys to do it. Oh, damn it. And I'm going to bring... How many armored cars could be also quite useful up here, actually. Take plots quickly. And I think I'm gonna send these boys down here to seize Minsk. And I think I'm gonna bring the armored cars here so we have a chance to basically exploit them here in the back. If he doesn't retreat over here, I think I'm gonna try to encircle these boys here. Wow, what a break. And this is actually at our front where things are looking bad. Yeah, I feel him a bit. This must be hard times, but I was in the same situation. Yeah, the Reds... I mean, they're having such high losses. Let's have a quick look for the Reds again. I'll come to a feedback of the scenario now, having played both sides, but look at this income with basically 200, below 270, and what his losses amount for. Yeah, he was fighting hard, but he can't maintain this fight for longer. And yeah, here he obviously retreated from Smolensk, wise decision in my opinion. So let's see what we can do over here. I think I'm quickly taking the core to take them out. Just take these cities quickly. And there we go. We have the connection potentially between the northern whites and the southern whites. Quickly seizing it here. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. And then we can threaten Moscow here with the Ukrainians from the west. Vyazma it is. And here we have to interrupt again the connection. Yeah, but he took out a lot of stuff. I don't know if it opened up already during his turn and I was mistaken with what I said. Wow. Also here we see massive evacuation in the south. Yeah, he knows that the time has come for him to defend with everything he has. And this is kind of new, this section of the front line here. Now we have this weird mix-up here. As long as it works. I mean, punching through here is, to be honest, one of my... I think taking Tula against just... Taking Tula against here, these trains should be possible, right? I'm gonna move the tank here just to see what's going on, and that is very helpful. Because now I can use these boys to bring him next to Tula. Oh, sad. Somehow the train is really bad versus the... tank. I'd love to use the tank though, the train though. Oh damn, I'm not interrupting it. But let's go and do it. Oh no, it's interrupted. No, here. Yeah. Is there a chance we can go for Tula? Let's do this nevertheless. Yeah, it's gonna be painful maybe, but they can retreat. We could just seize Tula like that. I think I'm gonna do it. We can't get in. No! Oh, man. Yeah, well, but it's okay. We can wait for... at least we have them under control now over here. I think with these units they won't push us back so easily. Yeah, it would have been lovely to take Tula quickly. But we have also here, this section here, still 3 cores available for attack on other fronts. Question is, where's the best front to attack at? I mean, we were pushing on Kaluga, right? So also here, actually, these we can also just destroy here basically the Marines, presumably, because they're not entrenched at all. They're not. Sad. But the enemy's capabilities to strike back are definitely lowering. Oh, this is just a division here, not a core. Yeah, we were a bit greedy over here, but yeah, I wanted to exploit the breakthrough to its fullest. This one just for the for the feeling. In this case, then let's get into a stronger defensive position here. Oh, here we cannot, damn it. And those can remain where they are. Nice, partisans are covered. Yeah, not as successful as last turn. Yeah, but look at this, the enemy is building it deep in front of Moscow now. And here we should be able to fully exploit now our... Okay, Saratov is ours. They're taken out, so let's see if... Yeah, okay, nice. I think it was cut off, because this seems to me as if the enemy was actually like what I would have done too, like trying to evacuate overland to this railway. Yeah, which should give us some kind of time. Yeah, here they tried to get out. I think I'm gonna straight on attack here with... That should be easy to take now. Going in hard, guys. Let's get the upgrades. Fantastic. Yeah, after this is so we were fighting hard for this, but now boom, it's now we also have actually the front now. We should have now a train connection over here. Terek boys move over here. Yeah, now we can fully exploit the area over here too. Yeah, this is looking really great for us. We can bring out some upgrades over here. These guys... Yeah, here we don't have to really follow anymore. I would love to open this. Why is this so... Wasn't never open? Yeah, well, whatever. I don't even know if this is heavily going to increase our situation, but... No, I think that was a train line anyways, but okay. I guess we just don't want to lose Voronezh for nothing. Yeah, this is going to be a hard grind down here upon them, but still, I didn't hear Pskov melting away. I feel like the enemies is like he might do the same stuff as I did. Yeah, it was also for me a quick collapse after fighting still down here, and suddenly the Southern Whites overran me within, and also tried to do some like final last stand around Moscow. I wonder if these guys are going to disappear too after this breakthrough now. But then he's basically got no MPP left. Yeah, I feel him. Yeah, here we need to protect Perm. I forget there is, yeah, partisans. Yep, okay, there's not so much happening down here. Yeah, and yeah, we can just move up now. There might be here and there might be little ambushes or something, but yeah, it is what it is. We have to keep now, if we fully give, I think this was also a mistake from his side, that he should have just kept us here with 2 cores instead of moving them away. Now we can, like, how does the income look like of the Ural Whites? Okay, not that high, but we're getting slowly back to better numbers, and I think it's due to taking Perm, and let's see when we take Orenburg, this will be also quite helpful. Let's help out over here actually. But we're gonna start attacking already. Speed up the process of it. Yeah, it's costly, but I want to free up also the cameras. I think Orenburg will be my next turn. Yeah, this looks great over here. Is this it? Yeah, quick turn, but now it's getting really nasty. Yeah, the Poles are out. I'm really sad that we can't use our Air Force anymore. It was such a lovely project. Oh, here we need somebody. Okay. The rest is kind of being guarded. Almost opened up the connection to the Northwestern Whites. Polotsk. Wow, yeah, this is... Guys, we're doing great. Yeah, and I think maybe the master plan would have been to see that this is our weakness here, whilst we had all the troops there and use the troops here to counterattack. But yeah, in the end they couldn't have taken too much because there's so much emptiness here. And until down here to our capital they wouldn't have come because of our reinforcements. So also not the greatest option. But like this, he gave me the full initiative, and me setting the center of operations up here made him operate out, made him retreat. Yeah, this is, I think... Yeah, we played him pretty nicely over here. I was very lucky in some places during this campaign too, but here I feel like a strategic masterclass. No, I shouldn't get too megalomaniac. No, just kidding. I mean, it seems to me clearly now that the Whites are the stronger faction. After both of us managed to... let's not be too... But I'm now very optimistic that we can get a victory over here. Yeah, nothing to do. It was pretty easy so far. Next turn, our big naval infantry. Welcome. I think we should move up here. Do we have partisans in Orel? Yes. Well, we can bring these guys. Yeah, I want to bring some supply at least. Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time, but worst case they're going to die or something. Worst case. Here we're catching up. Oh, this is Blitsk. Tambov. I wonder if he's gonna see a green revolution over here. Okay, we have money to spend. Northern Whites not at all. Ural Whites, hoo-hoo. We can build more of the Ural Whites now already. Nah, but maybe let's give the Ural Cossacks a division. I think they deserve it after all the heavy fight, all the suffering these guys had to go through. And then we'll have 344 for the Southern Whites. Smooth. Did we miss out on something? I check every turn, but yeah, I feel like now this doesn't really matter anymore. So, okay, let's do purchase back what we wanted to. Did we do it with the Northern Whites? Not yet, but let's quickly also do that. Southern Whites. What else? Let's fill up a bit our other HQs. We have 269, 250 for 2 divisions, perfect. It ain't stopping. We have a great influx of troops coming in. Yeah. Okay, time for some smack talk. Imperialism and capitalism and Europe desert and called it peace. They're doing the same here. Or white. And let's give him some little hint. We'll be coming through deserts, lakes, rivers, swamps. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is to stop the beast of communism. Okay. Well, Not that super sophisticated, but let's do it. Okie dokie, we had nothing down here. Wow, I mean, yeah, we were struggling down here, but now he gave us the upper hand by retreating, and we can fully go in with our troops here. That's the beauty. If he's not fast enough, we might even go and cut the line here, so these troops, I mean, they can go this way, right? The ice is getting thin for the enemy. I wonder, yeah, Tula can be for sure, can be manned again. Alrighty, let's have a quick look again at the MPP graph. I think last turn was really heavy for the enemy. This was one of our best ones. But actually this one we're going up, like we didn't destroy that much, but we have been dealing 810 damage for the enemy last turn. That's basically 3 turns income that we destroyed. Of course, he can't keep up this kind of battle while let's have a look at the Southern Whites. I mean, they must have also taken... no, this is the Northwest and the Southern Whites. Yeah, it was also exhausting for them, but, you know, still outproduced. This is the gap that we see now here in our winter armaments program, where we see on the front lines here. These strong armies, and then the Ukrainians, just like, yeah, he didn't anticipate them. Yeah, we're gonna fully swing with the Ukrainians to the east and take here Vyazma and Moscow from the west, and Rizhev. Okay, guys, let's quickly finish together before I get too lost again. Yeah, these were taken over. No, it happened! Oh god. Yeah, well, sometimes we're gonna be unlucky too. Ural White's infantry weapons too, great. Command and control northwestern ones, very lovely. No special other things, but we're looking forward for naval infantry on Ladigo Lake next turn. Yeah, you can let me know if you would fancy rather Petrograd or the other town there. I think I made my decision for the other one, but maybe it changes next turn. We shall see. Guys, you let me know what you want to see and what you think. Of course, as always, we're a little bit ahead of time, so can't be everything necessarily taken into account immediately, but yeah, definitely your opinion isn't, yeah, impressions are very much welcome. So thank you so much for a comment, and of course, if you haven't yet, it would be fantastic if leave both me and Balthazar a like and subscription. So thank you so much for this one, and then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue this one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.